Call Don right now, 682-1270.
News Talk 1270 KIML. Don Carpenter Show. Welcome back to the program, and joining us in studio, flying solo today. Okay, let me make sure I have the right one. It always gets me. People usually sit in that seat and they'll take
the wrong one.
Oh no, that's all right. That's all right. I need to watch where the wires are coming from, but trust me, it happens every time. But we're joined by Trouble Tones from Coal Miner's Daughters Roller Derby. Of course, tomorrow night is the final bout of the season, and it's the final bout down.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I got the name of the bout right, but it's at Camplex. Doors open at 5, Central Pavilion, and it's always a good time, and it's going to be the last time you be able to get to see roller derby in town for at least a few months. And it's definitely worth coming to check out. Of course, the last time we saw you guys was the day of the big blizzard.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that you made it out here, and you made an effort. You were going to try to have the bout the next day, but you had to cancel it, and I guess you wouldn't be able to get it rescheduled for any time this season. Is Dickinson going to be coming back down next season, or?
Yep, they are.
Okay.
We're bringing them down here, and then we're also going up there, so we get to bout them twice next season.
Oh, okay. So at least you'll make it up next season.
Yeah.
And that's that's a bit of a drive. When I heard you guys were gonna. Oh, okay. Well, we got.
Jam.
We have another guest. Have a seat and grab a headset. Okay, well, we'll just switch headsets. Okay.
It's early.
That's all right. Welcome.
Hello.
So, hey, now you're not flying solo anymore.
Yay!
So, we were just talking about the last time you guys were in, and the bout got canceled. You tried to do it, but it just wasn't in the cards. But that's just the way it goes sometimes when you're in Wyoming, anyway.
That's right. Better to be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. The way things were that weekend, oh boy.
Yeah.
I think 90 didn't even get open until that Sunday, like Sunday evening or something like that. So.
Yeah, it was an intense storm.
Yeah, well, so again, the bout coming up this weekend. Tell us a little bit about who you're going to be playing against.
We're playing against Black Hills Roller Derby League. So, they formed a league that is their travel team. And so it's different girls from every team around Rapid, Spearfish, Deadwood Lead.
Oh, okay. So it's like the all-star team for all the.
Yes.
And is Rushmore one of the teams in there, or?
Rushmore is not.
Oh, okay.
But there is a new Rapid team called Revolution Roller Derby, and they have joined the league. So. Oh,
okay. So it's you're gonna have your work cut out for you then, aren't you?
Yes.
I know the travel teams are always a little bit tougher. I know.
Yeah. Yep. It's still gonna be a great game, though. We have everybody that's on that roster we've bouted before, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you know what you're getting into. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to be up. You'll be up for the challenge. I know that for sure. I've seen you guys skate, so
yeah.
I'm sure you'll be fine. But it'll be a challenge, and it'll obviously be a good bout to come out and see.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'll be intense. It'll be a lot of fun. Those girls are awesome. So.
Oh yeah, and again, I always say this when you guys come in, but it's also something that the kids love it even more than the adults sometimes.
Yeah, that's I've been trying to talk a couple of friends into bringing their kids and reminding them that it is very family friendly to get out of that 1970s mentality.
I think, and hopefully we've done a bit to dispel that with you guys coming in to visit, but I think some people still have the old mentality with the bank track and oh yeah, and they put the alligator in the middle, and it's just pro wrestling storylines and that kind of stuff.
That'd be cool if it was still that way.
Well, I guess
be injured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, some places, I guess some places they don't do the alligator, but they do bank track still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like down, like in the southeast somewhere, I think.
Even Colorado.
Oh, they have a bank track?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Texas too or something
Texas,
like that? Yeah.
California.
Is that women's or men's?
It's women's, as far as I know. I'm not sure if their men's do.
Oh,
track
okay.
Or not,
Yeah.
But
it's still around.
But but that's a little bit different than what you guys do.
Oh yeah.
It's I mean, now not to say that this isn't fast moving and hard hitting, it is, but it's a little bit different.
A lot more rules now.
Well, there are a lot of rules. I mean, I've talked with some of the refs before, and how those guys remember all that stuff, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You definitely have to be, as a skater, be patient because they can't see every minute thing that goes on.
Well, that is true. But that's like that with any sport, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, and sometimes it works to your advantage, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But in the end, I think it all kind of evens out as long as you have good officials. And
Yep.
I know the guys around here are pretty good.
Yep.
And no, the other thing that you mentioned, we were talking a little bit off the air. You're also trying to get started a junior roller derby league.
Yep. Yes, we are going to be starting that in January. It's going to be for ages 6 to 17. So we'll have 2 brackets of ages 6 to 11, and then the other one will be 12 to 17. And it'll be co-ed, so boys or girls are welcome. They can email daughtersderby@gmail.com for any information about it. And we're hoping to start that in January.
Yep. My daughter will be skating in it.
Oh, how old?
She's 12.
See, mine doesn't live around here anyway, but I think she's always been kind of afraid. I tried to get her to join derby before. So she'll be 18 in April, but
she could just join
regular.
Right.
Yeah, regular, but one of these days maybe.
It might be a little tough, I've told my daughter, I said, you will get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I just told her, I'm like, don't cry though.
It's not going to be full contact.
Yeah.
It'll be teaching them, probably most of them, how to skate.
Yep.
And then just the foundations of the skills. And
right.
building those strong foundations so by the time they are 18, they're already a rock star, and then they can do the contact, the hitting, and
and there's so much to it. Now, I mean, we say it's a complicated sport, but it's not that complicated to watch as a spectator. I mean, just keep your eyes on the jammers. That's all you have to do. So I mean, my boss went to a bout a while back, and he was able to follow it.
Good.
And it's that easy. It's that easy to follow. So it definitely nobody should be intimidated. I mean, you'll get a chance to actually pick it up really quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's just like any other sport too. I mean, it's a thinking game too in your mind. I mean, you have to know, what move are you going to make next? I mean, it's just more of a mind thing too.
Well, and there's a lot more teamwork involved than people think. I mean, especially on the defensive side, there's a lot of teamwork that goes into it that maybe the average spectator might not understand, but watch a few bouts and you start seeing how the defensive part works.
A lot of strategy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of strategy, and it's more athletic than most people realize too. It takes a lot of strength and muscle power to be able to do that. We have to spend a lot of extra off skate workout time.
Absolutely. When you first start, man, you are sore.
I can't even imagine. I haven't had a pair of roller skates on since I was a kid, but I mean, I haven't even ice skated since I was 20 years old. So I can't even imagine how you guys go out there and skate for an hour at a time and you get breaks. But I mean, some of the teams only have 10 or 11 skaters, and those guys are pretty much out there almost the whole bout. It's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I have done 2 jams, one right after the other once. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
Let's take a short break. We'll come back and we'll kind of talk a little bit more about the bout coming up. Of course, it's tomorrow at Camplex Central Pavilion. I know every once in a while we get people just tuning in, so I want to make sure I say it a few times.
Yes.
The final bout down.
The final bout down.
Coal Miners' Daughters Roller Derby. We'll see you on the other side of the break. News Talk 1270 KIML.
Broadcasting from two tall towers in the middle of a big field. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML. Call Don now, 682-1270. News Talk 1270 KIML.
News Talk 1270 KIML, Don Carpenter Show. Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, we're talking in studio. We have the ladies from the Coal Miners' Daughters Roller Derby. Tomorrow night, final bout of the season. See, I just need to stop saying final because it's the final bout down.
Yeah.
I should just say that, but it's the last.
You should probably sing it.
Well, I'm no singing, at least not from me. They don't pay me enough to sing, and I'm not drunk enough either. But believe me, it takes quite a few to get me to try karaoke. It's been known to happen, but
not today.
Not today.
Okay.
Not today. So tomorrow night at Camplex, doors open at 5. Are tickets still available at the normal places?
Yeah, we have pre-sale tickets today are still $8, and you can get those by stopping at Razor City Roller Derby Supply on 301 North Works. And we are open from 9:30 to 6 Monday through Friday. Also, they're $10 at the door, and then $5 for seniors. Kids 12 and under are free.
Yeah, and since we talked a little bit about the Junior Derby, I know a lot of parents might not know what they need to get for the kids. I mean, they can just stop. It's your shop, so
yes,
yeah, it's your shop, so you can hook them up with everything they need as well, or
absolutely,
or an adult that might want to get involved. I know you guys are always looking for fresh meat. I mean,
absolutely.
You got to replace the injured.
Yeah,
it's like a Civil War battlefield sometimes.
Yeah, we have everything that you could ever want for Derby at the shop, or the ability to order it. So, all kinds of gear, clothing.
With the kids, we would make sure that, with the parents, that we would get them what they need to make sure that they are safe.
Yeah.
So. And
the Junior Derby is non-contact, so I mean, we're not going to have kids, knocking each other over. I mean, like you said, the important thing is to learn the teamwork part and learn the fundamental skills. So if they are interested in advancing when they get old enough, they can.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, and you guys are also probably looking for skaters for the adult league as well, right?
Oh yeah,
always.
Yep.
Always. Yeah, yes. I know you're all, but
we like
skaters,
fresh meat.
Refs,
yeah.
Guys who wanna do co-ed would be awesome.
Refs, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, and non-skating officials as well. I mean, scorekeepers, penalty trackers, and all that kind of stuff.
Volunteers.
Yeah, there's always a place for volunteers, and I mean, you guys are a nonprofit. I mean, do you have a cause for this one that you're working for?
We do. We're doing since we didn't get to do the breast cancer pandy raffle at our last bout, we're going to do that this bout, and 100% of the proceeds go to the Cancer Awareness Fund. And also the bout proceeds, portions will be going to GARF.
Okay, and GARF is always a good one to help out too. So, and that's one of the cool things that you guys always are helping out the community, and that's the side that a lot of people might not think about sometimes. But we try to always make sure we mention that. And any sponsors that you want to bring up?
Yeah, we have Home Depot is sponsoring our track for us, and they sponsored our track that we had all laid out and ready to go for the last bout too. So we really appreciate that. We also just had a blood drive, and we want to thank everybody in the community that came out to help for that. And Perkins, Starbucks, Pepsi, and Don's Supermarket donated treats after the people gave blood. So we had an awesome turnout. Yeah,
that worked out pretty well. That was last weekend, right?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh, that's right. It was yesterday.
Wednesday.
Yep.
So
yeah.
If I wasn't under the weather Wednesday, I probably would have showed up. Next time, I promise I'll show up. So
if also at the bout here tomorrow night, if anybody would like to bring a can of food or something, it'd be nice to put some stuff together for people with Thanksgiving coming up, that don't have a lot. We could always run that.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. You can always bring canned food to the bout as well. So you'll be accepting all of that.
Yep.
And if anybody does have any questions about the Junior Derby or Adult Derby, they can email you, daughtersderby@gmail.com.
Yep. Or call 363-COLE.
363-COLE. I know the Cole part's right. I do know that part's right.
It's 363.
Okay, 363-COLE.
Yes.
Or I think it's Coal Miners' Daughters. Oh, is it coalminersdaughters.com? The website?
Yeah.
Coalminersdaughters.com.
Yep.
There you go. So I want to thank you guys, and I'll see you out there, of course.
Yay.
Tomorrow night at Camplex Central Pavilion. Doors open at 5. Coal Miners' Daughters versus Black Hills Roller Derby League.
Yes.
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow night, and we'll see everybody on the other side of the break for Steve's Store. News Talk 1270 KIML.
Broadcasting from 2 tall towers in the middle of a big field. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.